Welcome back to the class. Today we will do suffix la and la, na and la. So suffixes na and la. Suffixes na and la. So na. Na. Let's say we have ka na, ka na. Ka na. So if we have suffix na, last time we did suffix da and sa, so the function of suffix da and sa, like it works as vowel dengbo. Do you recollect? For example, if we have sa, kata, followed by suffix da, sa, kata, ka, da, is not to be read as kat, but as ke. So da works as vowel dengbo, sa, kata, ka, da, ke. And suffix sa works in the same way. For example, nga sa. Actually, it should be nga sa, nas, no, but in Tibetan, you have to say nga sa. Suffix sa works as vowel dengbo. So nga sa nge, na sa ne, from, la sa le, karma, cause and consequence, le, gyu, de. But here, when we have suffix na is to be pronounced at the same time. It also work as dengbo on top of the consonant. So how do we read it? Ka, na, ken. We have to pronounce the suffix suffix na, ka, na, and at the same time the suffix na should add the sound of vowel dengbo on top of consonant ka. So ka, na, ken, ka, na, ken, ka, na, ken. Ka, na, ken. Now we know that suffix na is to be pronounced. At the same time, you have to bring in an imaginary vowel dengbo on top of ka, consonant ka. So here, karatak ta, we did this earlier. Karatak ta, from ka it changes to ta. Ka, ta. Ka, rata, ta, na. Now we know that suffix na is to be pronounced. At the same time, we have to bring in imaginary vowel jingbo on top of the consonant ka. So, ka, rata, ta, na, ten. Ka, rata, ta, na, ten. Ken, ten. Ken, ten. Today we are doing the functions of the function of suffix na and la. Na and la. Ka, ratak, ta. From ka, it changes to ta. Ta, setu, tu. Tu, na. So suffix na is to be pronounced. At the same time, we have to bring in imaginary vowel dingbo. So ka, rata, ta, ta, setu, tu, na, tun. Tun. Okay. Ga, ratak, we know this from before. Ga, rata, da. Ga changes to da. Ga, rata, da, na. The suffix is na. So na is to be pronounced. At the same time, we have to add imaginary vowel dengbo on top of consonant ga. Ga, rata, da, na, den. Ga, rata, da, na, den. Ga, rata, da, na, den. All these are nothing new. We did this earlier. What we are learning is na as suffix. All these are something we covered earlier. Garata, da, karata, ta, ta, sechu, karata. Okay, then Galatak, Galatak, la. Galatak, la. Galatalla, la, na is to be pronounced. At the same time, we have to bring in imaginary vowel dingbo on top of the consonant ga. Galatalla, na, len. Galatalla, na, len. Galatalla, na, len. Len. Sa, patak, pa. Sa, patak, pa, yatak. We know this from before. Pa, yatak, cha. Cha. Sa, patak, pa, yatak, cha, na, chen. Na is to be pronounced. At the same time, add imaginary vowel dingbo to it. Sa pata pa pa yata cha na chen. Nya, nya, na, nya, na is to be pronounced. At the same time, we have to add imaginary vowel dingbo to it. So, nya, na, nyen, nya, na, nyen, nya, na, nyen, cha, 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 nya. Ra ta ta ta. Ta na is to be pronounced. At the same time, add imaginary vowel dingbo. Ra ta 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 na ten. Ra ta 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 na ten. Ten. La datat da. Now we have suffix na. La data da na is to be pronounced. At the same time, add imaginary vowel dingbo. La data da na den. La data da na den pa. Den pa. La data da na den pa. Den pa. If you are going to study Buddhism after learning how to read, then you will see this denpa many times in religious texts. So la ta ta da na den pa, denpa. After abstract noun is added normally after abstract noun. So denpa is, it could mean, denpa means someone having or someone possessing or someone endowed with or someone bestowed with. Dang denpa. So la data da na denpa, denpa. For example, someone having experience. Someone having experience. In English, you say experienced. Experienced. So making it a person. Experienced teacher. Experienced doctor. So experience in Tibetan is nyamnyong, and experienced, bestowed with experience, endowed with experience, possessing experience. Nyamnyong dan denpa. Nyamnyong dan denpa. Nyamnyong dan denpa. So denpa, possessing, having, endowed with, bestowed with. Denpa. pa, pa, na, pen, pa na pen, pa na pen, pa na pen, to benefit. Pa na pen, pa, pa, pa. Za, za, ts, za na zen, za na zen, za na zen, ca na zen, za na zen, ca na zen. La na len, la na len, la na len, ra gata ga yata gya, ba gyap, len gyap. Len is an answer or a reply. Len gyap is to reply or to answer. Verb to answer, verb to reply. Len gyap. So, so in brief, if you see na as suffix to any consonant starting from ka to a, na adds vowel to the consonant and na is to be pronounced. That's it. Now similarly, la works in the same way. So la, similarly, sa kata ka, and we see suffix la. La is to be pronounced. At the same time, you have to add imaginary vowel dingbo to it. So, sa kata ka la kel. Sa kata ka la kel. Sa kata ka la kel. Ga la. We see la as suffix. So we know la is to be pronounced. And la should add imaginary vowel dingbo to it. So ga la gel. Ga la gel. Ga la gel. Cha dingbo che na chen. Pa na ropo. Gel chen bo. Important. Ga la gel. Cha dingbo che na chen. Pa na ropo. Gel chen bo. Important. Ga la gel. Cha dingbo che na chen. Pa na ropo. Gel chen bo. Ga la gel. Cha dingbo che na chen. Pa na ropo. Gel chen bo. Ka ka ga. nga la ngel nga la ngel nga la ngel ka kha ga nga as in I nga la ngel ka kha ga nga chal jal ngel 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 Maybe some of you can read Tibetan script. If so, you can learn new words. So, da la del panarupo delpo. Da la del panarupo delpo. Delpo means free, free of time. Are you free tomorrow? I'm free today, free. Da la del panarupo delpo. Bharatak, Bharatak, you know, Bharatak is to be read as da, ta, ta, da. Bharata da, Bharata da. Bharata da, la, we know, la is to be pronounced. At the same time, la should add imaginary vowel dingbo to it. So, Bharata da la del. Bharata da la del. Bharata da la del is to be separated, to be separated, to be liberated, to be liberated, to be set free. Del. Bharata da la del. Pa fa ba ma za la zel, za la zel, za la zel, za la zel. Ca la cel, ca la zel, ca la cel, ca la zel, ca la cel. I have slowed down. I have slowed down a bit, thinking that you might not have um, lots of time uh, to learn Tibetan on the side. Actually, if you are to learn Tibetan and if you don't have anything to worry about, you can learn to read Tibetan in 14 hours at the soonest. 14 hours, not 14 months, not 14 days, 14 hours. Uh, so the rules, I'm explaining it. Uh, it has a pattern and it is applicable with all the consonants. Uh, so like it's actually very logical. You can learn to read Tibetan in 14 hours at the soonest. Likewise, Tibetan is very logical language. But like I wasn't taught to explain it this way. This is a method I have found. If you have studied Tibetan before with some other teacher, he might not have explained it the way I am explaining it. So it's how do I call it? Uh, it takes, there is a pattern. Like at first you think it's not logical or something, but once you understand it, it follows a pattern. Uh, yeah. So, ca la cel. La is the suffix. La, so la is to be pronounced. At the same time, it should add vowel, imaginary vowel dengbo to it. Ca la cel. Ca la cel. Ra gata ga. Ra gata ga. Ga yata gya. Gya, we see la as a suffix. La is to be pronounced. At the same time, it should add imaginary vowel dingbo to it. So ra gata ga yata gya la gel. Ra gata ga yata gya la gel. Gel is to be victorious. Ra gata ga yata gya la gel is a verb to be victorious. And then it's interesting here. Ra gata ga yata gya la gel. Okay. So Ragataga Gayatagya Lagel is to be victorious. Ragataga Gayatagya Lagel Panarupo. Gyalpo is the king, the victorious one. Ragata Gayata Gyala Gel, to be victorious. Ragata Gayata Gyala Gel Panarupo, the king. And then if you replace Ragata Gayata Gyala Gel Manarumo Gelmo, the queen. Gelpo, the king. Gelmo, the queen. Gelmo. Ragataga Gayatagya Lagel dot sa Gelsa, the place of the king, means the capital of India, capital of America, USA, capital. And if you break them down, place of the king, Gelsa. Ragataga Gayatagya Lagel Tsa Ba Tsap, Gelsap, 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 representative of the king, that is regent, representative of the king. So interesting thing about Tibetan is, like, if there is a word, and if there is a word, Gelsap, and each syllable, most of the time each syllable has its own meaning, and this word, if added to some other, it will form some other word, but it also has individual meanings. Like Gel is the victorious one, that means the king. Tsap is the representative. So representative of the king is regent. Gelsa, Gelkap. Ragataga, Gayatagya, La, Gel, Ka, Ba, Kap, Gelkap, Gelkap. A country or countries, Gelkap, Gelkap, Gel, Gelpo, Gelmo, Gelsa, Gelsap, Gelkap. sil, zil, well, shil, sil, yil, yil, ril. And then ya, la, yel, yel. Yel is to disappear, disappear, yel. And in brief, if you see suffix la, we have to know that la is to be pronounced, but at the same time, it should add imaginary vowel jangbo to it. And the same rule is applicable to suffix na. As simple as that. Today maybe you are seeing the board more clearly. Earlier some students say there is a reflection of the light here and can't see the board clearly. And if you let me know what's going wrong, if you let me know, if you give me feedback, I can improve on it. So feel free to comment so that you and I can, so that I can find a better way to teach you, or same with you. So yes, so soon you will be able to read Tibetan, and if you find it easy to read Tibetan script, you learn some words, you keep on adding new vocabs, and it will be good, like if you learn something new, like for example, regent, representative of the king, you can write it the Tibetan script here and write the English meaning behind, and keep adding the cards, and it will grow bigger. And when we start making sentence, you will find it much easier to learn the grammar. So thank you very much for coming to the class. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please comment so that I can improve on it. Like it if you think it's beneficial to you, and share it with your friends who you think are interested in learning Tibetan. Thank you very much. See you later.